Many people in Kenya acquire their skills by apprenticeship or on-the-job training. They may have the skill, but lack formal certification. This limits their career progression and also future opportunities. It may feel like your talents and skills are non-existent or invisible beyond those who have seen your work. Recognition of prior learning, also known as RPL, plays a critical role in linking the gap between skills, qualifications, and inclusivity. By formally recognizing a worker's skills through a formal process and supporting documents, RPL provides pathways for education and training, employment opportunities, advancement, and personal growth. How are informal skills legitimized? Let's find out.
As a government, we recognized that we have a lot of people there who are well skilled, completely skilled, but we call them juakali people. They have no certificates, and therefore these are people who may not go to an employer and be able to get in simply because they do not have the paper, but they have the skill. And remember, in the department, we are about skills.
It's important that we have a specific, dedicated policy that speaks to how would we recognize that training, that competence, that skill that one has acquired from the informal spaces. So that is a recognition of prior learning. We need to ensure that whatever they're doing is also quite dignified. And one way in which we could make it dignified is to ensure that that skill and competence can actually be put in form of a recognizable paper, and that is what you're calling a qualification.
The program supported Kenya National Qualifications Authority, and in partnership with the Canadian partners, we developed the national policy on RPL. So that was setting the policy stage for recognition of prior learning. It is a key sector that has a lot of people who are employed in the market and they don't have certification. And we know when you get certification, you get better chances to employment.
That recognition through certification creates a level playing ground in the labor market. It enables these artisans and operators in the informal sector to boost their morale, builds confidence. They're able to talk to their clients, to their peers. And for us, I could say those are the top priority advantages of recognition of these skills.
Having my skills fully recognized made me feel happy, because now I'm in a position to get that employment from now or even later. I'm able to show my skills and have a valid certificate to show that I'm qualified for that skill, which is electrical installation.
In this arrangement, claimants who are able to demonstrate competencies in all the areas are given full qualifications and they are given a certificate, while those who may have demonstrated competencies in only specific areas are given partial qualifications.
We identify these particular individuals from Juakali sector, and we invited them. We interviewed to determine the level of competency they have. Like some have the skills related to diploma, craft, or artisan.
Through the Young Africa Works in Kenya TVET program, TVET trainers have been equipped with the skills to implement recognition of prior learning assessments. As a result, accredited TVET institutions are now able to assess and certify RPL candidates countrywide.
Kuna one of the teachers ambao ni wa Nyeri Polytechnic, National Polytechnic, ambaye alikuja akasema kwamba alikuwa anataka he need 4 people. Nikasema no, this is my opportunity to come and get my certificate. Nasikianga tu because tomorrow you never know. So RPN nilijua kwa hiyo mwalimu alituambia na ikatu we pay admission fee. So we pay a little amount. Yeah, tukafanya exam. So I'm waiting for my results. I went on, but I know I did well.
RPL is simply a simplified form of learning, because you come with your, for me, I went with my skills, I went with what I have, showed them what I can do. The instructors there and the assessors there, they are very friendly. They give you, they will always be there to give you advice, to take you step by step on everything that you do.
So we interview these individuals to determine the skill level. After we have determined the skill level, we normally request them to give us evidence to prove that they really possess those particular skills. And once we assess the evidences they have submitted, we normally subject them to practical assessment to prove that they really can demonstrate those competencies in the job market.
With the support of our Canadian partner institutions, Kenya National Qualifications Authority and partner TVET institutions, the Young Africa Works in Kenya TVET program has supported the rollout of RPL in sectors such as plumbing, electrical installation, welding, firefighting and food technology.
We went to the refugee camps in Kakuma, and we realized that in refugee camps we have so many skills where most of these people lost their documents in their various countries. So we identified many skills in the camp, and we counseled them, determined the level of competence, and subjected them to practical assessment.
The Juakali sector here in Kenya is a very important sector. One, because of its contribution to employment creation. The number of jobs that are created in our national economy, way over 80% of those new jobs are being created in the informal sector.
Their dedication has increased, and also confidence. For example, I can state that before that, you had a mechanic. They have the experience, but they don't have the papers. So you find now that they have the papers, the person can easily and confidently apply for even jobs that are being advertised abroad. So the person now has confidence to even say that I'm a certified mechanic.
Because many of my colleagues, they have certificates. Wamesoma. Lakini wewe kiongozi wao na hujasoma. Even though you can do better than them, akili hapo uko nayo, lakini certificate hauna. So that's a very challenge. So now watakudarau tu. Sasa hii nimekwambia sasa niko poa. Sasa hiyo lazima uniheshimu. Nasema kweli hata hiyo pia kuna certificate kama sisi.
Being employed by the county, and for you to get promotions, it is recommended like you do the mass promotion, and then you have to show papers. What have you done so that you can get promoted? And also we are also trying to look for greener pastures. And it's very, very important for me to get the certificate.
Most of the time, you need to advance from a casual worker to maybe on contract, and then later on you get the permanent employment. But due to lack of certification, you're not able to do so because you lack the certification. So for me, the RPL was the best chance for me to show my skills so that I can get certified and luckily get a contract at KPLC or even any other place.
Recognition of prior learning is not just about certificates. It's a pathway to educational opportunities, employment trajectories, personal empowerment, and social inclusion. Now everybody has an opportunity to build on their skills and allow more access to people irrespective of their education or skilling journey.
RPL is a game changer. It's helping these particular individuals with various skills be recognized and be awarded qualification regardless of where, how and when they acquired those particular skills.
This is not about kizungu mingi ama hesabu mingi. Apana. We just want to assess you, see that you are actually able to do what it is that we actually know you are able to do. We look at you as government, and we are able to certify you. We now have a directorate of recognition of prior learning anchored at Kabete National Polytechnic, which is going to coordinate the recognition of prior learning across the country.
10 years from now, this story of unemployment, especially for the youth who are really productive, would be a story of the past, because we all provide a conducive environment where qualifications matter, where competencies matter, where skills matter.
I'm very happy with RPL because I'm okay. Hata nikitoka hapo sasa apply job mahali nipate kazi. Naweza pata apply tender. Naweza fungua yangu. Watu waniletee kazi. Unajua because mtu hawezi kupatia kazi kama juu qualify hadi.